All right, so you go into the Home Depot and you're looking around, you see some mowers, and you say to yourself, I think I'm gonna buy a new cordless, self-propelled mower. I don't want gas anymore. I'm tired of spark plugs. I'm tired of the old gas in the springtime. I gotta drain it. The oil changes, just a pain in the butt. You don't want the fumes. I don't blame you. I can't stand them. I don't use gas anymore. I use cordless. But the number one thing that you see there is the Ryobi, not Ryobi, push mowers or cordless self-propelled mowers. Now here's the thing though, you walk into the Home Depot and you see the Ryobi mowers and you say to yourself, which one do I pick? There's a million of these freaking things. There's like 3,000 different Ryobi mowers sitting there on the shelves. Well, I'm gonna make it easy for you today. I got the brand new Whisper series. This is like the top of the line Ryobi, not Ryobi mowers. Like this is the top dog. If you are looking for a Ryobi mower, this is the one you're gonna wanna look at. But is that the case? Do you really wanna look at this mower? Is it good? Is it something that you want to spend your money on? Well, today we're going to put this thing to the test, but we're introducing something new to the channel. Yes, we got a new scale. So in today's video, we're going to look at this different point system here. We're going to take a look at all the categories and we're going to rank them. We're going to score them and then we're going to average them at the end of this video. I'm going to let you know whether or not I think this mower is worth the money. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. This is the brand new Ryobi, not Ryobi, Whisper series. Again, this is the top of the line mower that you can buy at the Home Depot when it comes to Ryobi. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the features and the specs first. We want to make sure that this thing has enough power to get the job done. You don't want this thing smoking on you or, blowing up on you. We also got to make sure that this thing has enough features and all those cool gadgets that's going to make this thing worth the buy so you don't feel like you're burning your money up. All right, so on the Home Depot website, you can clearly see this thing runs $799. The mower weighs a hefty 78 pounds, and you get not one, but two 40-volt batteries to come with the mower. You got the 21-inch composite deck, and you got a 7-position 1 to 4-inch cut height adjustment. Now, Ryobi claims that you can cut up to 70 minutes with the runtime on 2 batteries of 6AH and ideal for 3/4 of an acre. However, when you scroll down the page a little bit, it tells you it's good for a half an acre. Weird. So let's see if this thing is as powerful as it says it is. All right, so this was the second cut of the season, already cut once. Look at all those fine dandelions out in that yard. Not as nice as last year, though. I mean, this was absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. The deck was completely brought down to the 1-inch mark. Now, the grass wasn't all that high, but it was high enough that I could put this thing to the test. All right, take a listen to this thing starting up. So even though I was surprised with how easy this thing was to start, you just hit that button and it goes. It took a while to rev that thing up and actually get it going. Like it was I would imagine if you had some really thick, wet, moist grass, you're going to have to tilt that mower deck up a little bit to get that thing going. Now, that said, once you did get this thing going, even though this grass is a little bit thicker, I mean, it's springtime, it's wet, it's moist, it went through it. I'll tell you what, it cut really good. You got 2 blades on the bottom of this bad boy. It went through that stuff real nice. All right, I'm going to start it up again, but I want you to hear something when I'm cutting grass. All right, you hear that thing revving up? It knows when you need a little bit more power, so it's going to pull from those batteries. It's going to send more power to the blades. It'll rev up, and then when you don't need as much power, it'll rev back down, slow those RPMs, and you don't have to worry about using up all your battery. But as far as it goes with the heavy grass, it did a really, really good job cutting. And the mulching on this stuff, it was fantastic. It didn't leave any clumps at all. It's good stuff. So all in all, really, really happy with the performance or the power of this mower. It knows when it needs more power and it'll send it to those blades and does a really good job cutting that sweet grass. But let's talk about the practicability. Is that a word? I don't think so. But what about the batteries? How many times did I have to charge at? They were saying 70 minutes. I can tell you straight out, I did not get 70 minutes. Now, my property, I got just under 3/4 of an acre. With that 3/4 of an acre, cutting all the way down, mind you. It wasn't up, it was down all the way, so I'll give them some credit on that. I went through not 1 fully charged battery, not 2 fully charged batteries, not 3 fully charged batteries, not 4 fully charged batteries. I went through 5. Yes, 5 fully charged battery. Now, I do like some of the upgrades on this mower that they put that they don't have on any other mower. You can adjust the speed into walking. It's a little bit slow even up on high for me. I wish they would have bumped it up to at least like 4 miles per hour. As far as it goes to starting it, I really liked it. There's your speed adjustment right there. It's real easy to use. I mean, I'm a slow walker. If you're a power walker, it's a little bit too slow. I do like how you can adjust where your throttle is. It is a variable speed. It feels a little flimsy to me, but it works great. It's comfortable.
I really do like how you can fold that handle down all the way to store it, or if you just want to adjust that height, if you're a little bit shorter, a little bit taller. I also like that it's, you know, a 3-in-1. You got the bagger, you got the mulcher, and you got the side chute. Plus you got that all-wheel drive. Believe it or not, this thing actually works pretty good. You got that bumpy yard, maybe a little bit of mud, you get stuck. It'll actually pull you out. It does good. Got the front LED light bar. You know, you're cutting in the dark, you know, late at night after work or in the morning, you got that. They work good. You know, the all-wheel drive, you want to flip it on and off. All you do is push that button right there. And I do like the all-wheel drive where everything spins. I also really like this feature. You know, it's not the only lawnmower that has it. Honda has it, but you lift up on this little handle right here and you can mulch. It shuts the mulcher. It opens the mulcher if you want a bag. You know, you don't have to worry about a plug anymore, which is really cool. You know, it's super easy to do and, well, it's real nice like. But what about our final category? Yes, build quality. Will it hold up to the using and abusing with all that slicing and the dicing? All right, build quality. What do I think? Well, it's not bad. It's actually pretty good. You know, it'll hold up. It'll take some abuse. However, there are a few things that drive me up a freaking wall about this. And I'll tell you, the number one thing is your throttle. Number one, I'm going to say this thing here, it's a little bit plasticky. Yeah, plasticky. That's the word I invented. Now, I'm going to tell you, I know Ryobi says that they check these things out and, you know, use and abuse over and over again and make sure they hold up. And that's all fine and dandy. But when I use my right thumb and my left thumb at the same time, the thing rocks back and forth. It drives me absolutely insane. And the other thing I will say is, even though I love, you know, the chute, you know, how you don't have to use any plugs, you just use that lever. Well, it works, but it's a little finicky. It's not as smooth as I would like it to be. As far as it goes with, you know, size, it's a little bit bulky. I'm just going to tell you straight out, it feels bulky. When you're using it, it's bulky. It's not sleek like I would say the Milwaukee IA mower would be. Did a video on that. You might want to check it out. I'll put it at the end of this video. But all in all, it is not a bad mower. It's actually pretty good. I just think the price is a little bit high.
All right, great. So what am I going to give this point score? You know, this thing got 5 stars on the Home Depot website all day long, but what am I going to give it? Well, here we go. All right, so for performance, you know, this is a little bit tricky. Here we go. As far as it goes with cutting the grass, you know, getting that grass, it's mulching it down and just eating that stuff up. This thing did really, really good. However, with the batteries that you're getting with this mower, you're only getting 2 6AH batteries. That's a bummer. If you would have got like an 8AH or the new 12AH, I would say this is like a 9. But I'm gonna have to give this, I'm giving it an 8.7 for performance. Now, as far as it goes with the features, this thing is really cool, and this is where it sort of shines. You got a lot of features, the all-wheel drive, you know, you got the folding handles and just all kind of stuff on here. I'm giving it a 9.2 for all the features and, you know, just how cool this thing is. Build quality, well, you know, again, it's tricky. You know, the deck and everything else, really heavy duty. The wheels, really heavy duty. But, you know, up on the throttle, you know, it just wiggles back and forth, drives me up a wall, but I'm gonna go an 8.9 with that. Now, as far as it goes with the price, again, you know, this is a expensive mower. You're looking at $800 for this mower. You're gonna have to have more batteries. If you're only using the 6AH batteries, and again, that comes back to performance, you're gonna have to go with more batteries. You know, I gotta give this a lower score because it's so expensive. You're going on like a 7.9, right? Because you can get the Milwaukee mower, you know, for $200 more, you get the 2 12AH batteries or whatever. They got to drop the price, or they got to add those larger batteries. So I'm going 7.9 on the price. So total for this mower, this new Whisper series, it's quiet. Don't get me wrong, this thing is quiet, very quiet. And I'm going to say total score here. There you go. That is the total score for the brand new top of the line Ryobi Whisper self-propelled mower. All right, now before we end this video, I do want to say one more thing. You know, if you're a longtime subscriber to this channel, first off, thank you. But secondly, we lost a very, very good friend to this channel. His name was Konaman Studios, and he was just such a good guy, and so many subscribers knew him, and they would chat back and forth. He was always so positive. And I'm going to get right to it. We lost him to a hit and run, and his family, he got 3 young kids and a wife, and he did not have any life insurance. Now, I usually don't do this, but I'm putting this out there. There is a GoFundMe link in the bottom description of this video, and he was just such a good guy, and I, you know, he was part of the family here. You know, he always supported the channel, and he knew so many people, you know, other subscribers, and what a tragedy this was. It was a hit and run, 3 beautiful children, and a wife he left behind, and no life insurance, and they created a GoFundMe. So I'm asking you, you know, you don't have to, you know, but $2 $4, $5, $10, whatever you can do, if you can do anything. You know, we're family here, and like I said, he has been such a prominent member of this community, this channel, and that's why I want to do this. So a GoFundMe to help his family, in the description below. You know, as far as it goes with the next video, I'm going to leave one right here for you to check it out, and we'll be back with more videos soon.